everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today, well, if you've been here before, you might recognize the setup. I'm going to do a kit up and chat. So today I am kitting up whimsical houses. I'm going to put up an image here somewhere. Most likely it would stay there the entire video because, yeah, I have the space. But yeah, I have one of the 3 bags of drills here. I have 2 more off to the side because, yeah, it's a whole lot of something. I also have here 3 of these like Elizabeth Ward look-like containers in hopes that I can fit them all in here because this diamond painting has 299 colors. So yeah, I really do hope that I can fit it all in. I do have some straggler drills here. So I'm going to see, this is color 19. Where do I have one? Because I want to kit them up in numerical order. Okay. I'm able to just grab here some, and when I get to the 310s, I'm able to just put them in between because this is a lot. I probably will not put all of these drills in the container. I just get one. And I now totally totally forgot to grab my sticker sheet. So hold on, I'm going to grab that. Okay, and I'm back. That was a lot less quickly than I thought. Was in the basement, and I remembered that I also needed to do laundry. So I quickly took my laundry out of the machine and put it in the dryer, hung it up, whatever all was applying. So I grabbed my sticker maker. I have a Xyron sticker maker. But whatever sticker maker works for you, this is just the one I have. So I'm going to do this row by row because otherwise I'm totally, yeah, losing it. So first I'm going to cut off all the parts that I already know that I don't need. So first off is like the information, like Karen Landsman, which is the artist, whimsical houses, the name of the kit, and 299 Farben, which means colors in German, and the whole stuff. So I wanted to say that's going with paper, but it's on the floor. It's going great already. And then I'm just going to cut right close to the symbols. Ooh, that's a bit too close. That's for there. And then I'm going to cut to the number, the DMC number, because that's all I need. I don't need the number of drills or anything, or the number of bags, or whatever it all is. So I'm just going to get this. I'm going to do that off screen for a bit, because otherwise I'm not really seeing what I do. And then this is off to the side again. Let's put these there as well. I do have sticker labels with this kit, but they are these really big stickers, and these don't fit in my containers. And yeah, they do have a paper sheet with the other ones, so I'm just going to use that. I'm going to put this in my sticker maker over here and slowly pull on the bottom part. And now it's all through, and I'm just taking it off, rubbing over the edge so everything is nice and sticky. Peel the plastic off if it wants to cooperate, because why would it? Got it. And then I'm going to cut through all these numbers so that I can just take them off and, yeah, have everything I need in one go. And like this, I can do multiple numbers right after each other without needing to cut in between every bag that I grab. So yeah, how are you all doing? I hope you are doing great. It's been probably like about a month or so since I last spoke to you. I thought it's time to do a kit up and chat again. Or, well, in general, a WIP and Chat, so that you can, in case you want to know what's going on in my life, that you can hear about everything that's happening. This kit I am also kitting up in DMC order, so whatever sized container will be next, I will be putting it there. So, starting with a small one, grabbing the washi tape, where's the beginning? There. And putting on a piece of washi tape, followed by the sticker. And ta-da! I have a labeled container. And yes, I'm just filming. I was thinking like, did I hit record after I grabbed everything? But I did. And then I just pour everything in and place the container there where it needs to go. So that's all. That's how I kit up my diamond pinnings. I'm going to put this off to the side a bit. But yeah, as I said, how are you all doing? I hope you had a great time. My month was basically all over the place because we had some birthdays, we had some parties, we had a trip to a zoo that the kids haven't been to. We had some fuss, we had some days with not so many fuss. We have been working on the attic, we have been making progress in the garden. So yeah, this month has been all over the place. So probably my brain is as well. Oh, and that was already the end of the washi tape. Didn't think there was so little. Oh well. Good thing I already grabbed another one, and otherwise I do need to go to the basement to grab even more. Will that be enough? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not completely, but oh well. And as you can see, a lot of these colors are like really small amounts, but yeah, with the amount of colors, that's not too terribly strange. This kit, however, is like, I'm not entirely sure out of the top of my head what the size was, but it was like something like 50 by 180. So it is a really long one. Keeps me busy for a bit, I think. Also, sorry if you hear my dishwasher in the background, but yeah, it's been crazy this week already. So yeah, I had the time now, so I was like, okay, I'm now going to sit down, record this video, because probably otherwise I don't have a video this week again. So yeah, it's been crazy. So, grabbing the next roll of washi tape. But yeah, what all have we been up to in the last month? Well, I finished my kit from 80 Colors, the Mont Saint Michel diamond pinning. The 120 by 80, it's big, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love how it turned out. I'm not entirely sure yet of if I'm going to hang it up, but we'll see. But it totally is absolutely beautiful. So that's at least a good thing. So the kids have had a vacation. Husband also had last week a late shift, well, 3 late shifts, so I also needed to take the kids to swimming lessons by myself. Our son has started swimming lessons. I'm not entirely sure if he started last time or if he had like his first lesson planned, or not even that, but Yeah, in case you don't know, my daughter now has a C. She is doing survival swimming. She absolutely loves it. They were already saying that she can do like most of the things she needs to do for like swimming one. So I am thinking that she can really soon have her diploma, but we're going to see. Might still be like 2 months, but depends on how fast that kid is swimming, because yeesh. But she loves it, so that's the most important thing. Son has started, like we um, put in like his paperwork to start at like Wednesday, and like the day after we got, day after or the day after that, like we got a email like, hey, he can start like next week, like half an hour before your daughter, so would that be okay? So like, great. So now we go the four of us all together, so that's always a lot easier. So then our son first has his swimming lessons for half an hour, and then afterwards she has hers. And then it's time to go back home, take a shower for the kids, and in bed, and yeah, basically try to relax Russ. But yeah, our daughter lately has a tendency to fuss and complain before bedtime that she has a stomach ache. So we're debating like, does she have something like a lactose intolerance or something? Because it's always when she has like a bigger amount of dairy products. But I now got like alternatives like soy milk and stuff like that, and she's still fussing. So I think it's just that she's fussing for fussing, which is really annoying. But yeah, that's our daughter for you. It's sometimes really, really annoying, but yeah, sadly can't help it. It's also been better weather, so she is now able to, at least when she behaves, she's able to go play in the playground again. But yeah, today, well, yesterday she already messed up and is not able to go this week. Thankfully for her, it's also like really bad weather, but yeah. So it's a little bit of like luck for her, because otherwise with good weather she would have been inside. Okay, this is a kind of staticky color, so I'm going to put in a little bit of dryer sheet in here. Shake it around a bit so it grabs most of the static already, and then forgot to place the number, so that's going in there as well. But yeah. So yeah, that's also a thing that we are figuring out. So tomorrow, which is, if you watch this directly when the video comes up, it's today. So Wednesday afternoon, we also need to go to the dietitian again to see like if she is still gaining weight or losing, or staying like stable or whatever. She also needs to go to her pediatrician again on Monday to see if she thinks that she makes enough progress or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't help that the little monster is like, when I don't want to eat, I'm not going to eat. And at the moment, I'm so done with it. I'm like, yeah, if you don't want to eat more than 2 bites, then you don't eat more than 2 bites. But don't come fussing that you're hungry. So yeah. Yeah, it's a whole lot of something. Thankfully, our son is just a happy little camper. He still is. So at least he is not fussed with the fact that his sister is being a pain in the ass. And many times when our daughter is being a little demon, he is entirely sweet and wants to cuddle and curl up on a couch with me or my husband and being like an absolute adorable little monster. So that's at least a good thing. It's not that we have 2 of those fussing monsters at the same time. Obviously, he still has his monster times, but Thankfully, they are not as common as his sisters. Thankfully, because that would make me totally lose my brain. And there went a drill. Can I find it? Not now. Probably will find it in a bit. Oh, there he is. Quickly grabbing it. Because while kidding up, I rather catch all of them. Oh, washi tape. But yeah, it's a whole lot of something. But yeah, at least in the vacation, we also were able to go to a zoo that the kids haven't been to. Husband and I have been there, but it's been a long time ago. It was actually the first little, well, overnight date that we did. So it's like probably like 13 years ago already. Time flies. Because, yeah, it was probably like, I think like around also like May, June-ish, give or take, that we went there. So we went to Arnhem is the city. It's the zoo called Burger Zoo, which is actually like a pretty well-known, at least here, a pretty well-known zoo. It's also amazing. A lot has it has like a lot of indoors. They have like a indoor like desert completely made. They have like a huge underwater aquarium thing. It's absolutely beautiful. They do have like the mangroves with like they do have like, what is it, manatees, I believe it's called, and like in like the water, and then like a lot of trees, and they have a few monkeys in the same like area, like flying dogs. At least that's the Dutch term. I do think it's also bush dogs, flying dogs, bat-like creatures. They have those that you can like see really up close, and like it is filled with butterflies. They have like a couple hundred butterflies that just fly around freely. It was absolutely beautiful. I left my behind off because our son was constantly like, I want to have a butterfly on me, land on me. But when one came like close to him, he was like, ah! And just put his hands away and be like, ah, scared and stuff. So it was kind of hilarious, actually. At least I think. But yeah, my husband was pointing out one of the monkeys to the kids. Was like, kijk daar, like look there. And when he was pointing, like one of the big butterflies that was there, I have no clue what the name was, because yes, they have the names of all the butterflies that are there, but like my brain is not braining, and I don't know what it was, but it was a big one. That's all I can say about it. It was big. But yeah, one of the big butterflies just landed on my husband. Like it was like, oh, nice. I have a landing spot now. Extra branch. So yeah, I was like, look there. Oh no, look here. When we're almost done, we're like to the kids, like, okay, is there another part that you want to see? The kids wanted to do another round through the mangrove. So we went there again. And we stood there like, okay, what are we going to do? Like, what's the plan of action? And a butterfly landed on my shoulder. And my son was like, aw, mommy. It's like, yeah, that's what you get when you're standing still instead of like bouncing around like you do. But yeah, he was 5 at that time. He is now 6. He had his birthday. So yeah, it's totally normal for him that he's bouncing around, but still. He also got himself lost, I believe, like 3 times there. Thankfully, we had the cards on them, like, I am so-and-so, call my parents, this is my date of birth, like, the whole stuff, like the emergency card. They didn't need it, but, yeah. One time I yelled his name and he came out running from like a corner like, oh, there you are. But yeah, one time both kids went through like one of those like kids, yeah, what is it, like roots where the kids could fit through, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to crawl down there like when I can just move around it and be like, okay, we're waiting at the entrance. So we're at the entrance and we wait at the exit. And at a certain point, I hear them screaming because there were certain points where you could see them and talk to them and stuff. And they were crying like, I thought we lost you. Both of them, I was like, we told you we would wait at the exit. It's not that we are going to run and get away. First off, you have your number attached to you. So, yeah, the police will find us. And then we have a problem. And second of all, like, do you think we want a fuss of needing to find where you are? So, easy. We're still here. Yeah, one time we were looking, there were, I think it was like a jaguar kind of specific cheetah. I'm not entirely sure. It was one of the big cats, at the very least. So we're looking there, and all of a sudden it's like, where is he? And thankfully, in the meantime, a lot of people were walking away. And he was like running side to side, like, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy. I was like, you little idiot, stay put. You know that. So again, like, hey, you know what we have said multiple times. If you can't find us, don't start running around. Just stay put, yell mommy, daddy. Like, it's not that difficult. Told you more than once, but be smart, but definitely book smart. Okay, dry sheet in here because I have a feeling it's a little bit too staticky. So I'm not going to fuss with it. Come on, in there. Need to grab all the drills. But yeah, thankfully he wasn't gone for too long. And we were already going to the exit, so it wasn't too big of a fuss anymore, but still gave us a little bit of a fright. But yeah, it was an amazing zoo. We had a great time. It was like 2 hours of a drive for us, but the kids loved it. So they're like, okay, would you be willing to do that more often? Like sitting in the car for like 2 hours or something, to go to a zoo or something that's a little bit more further away. And they wanted that, so we're like, good, that gives a lot more options. So we're already looking like, okay, what are the options? Like zoos and stuff that are like a little bit further away. Yeah, it opens up a whole new world. So yeah, that's nice. And yeah, the kids had a good time. They were like totally exhausted afterwards. But yeah, I was too. I was so happy I didn't need to drive because my leg has been acting up lately again. I actually called to the doctor again, like, okay, is it normal that it takes like half a year? But yeah, it's apparently I have a shin splint, and apparently it is either from like shoes that I wear that aren't like really good for my feet or something, or it's like like too much usage and stuff, so it's a little bit like sore and stuff. So I most likely need to go to physical therapy, but I don't want to, but oh well. But yeah, this month is so crazy that I'm not getting around to it, but thankfully my leg is hurting a lot less by now, so hopefully I can get away with it, like not needing to go to physical therapy. But yeah, if it keeps coming back, I will definitely go. But yeah, I don't want to if I don't need to. But yeah. Also, we had some birthdays this past month. Namely, my own, my husband's, and our son's. Because my husband and my son have the birthday on their same date. Because it was the 2nd of May, so it wasn't a Saturday, we actually celebrated our son's birthday party, like grown-up party, like on the same day. So he had a lot of fun. He wanted cupcakes for his birthday. Daughter is already saying like she wants like a slagroomtaart, a whipped cream cake, I guess it's called, like a birthday cake, something. But yeah, my oven still is not working, so yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, I have my second roll of washi tape done. I'm going to just grab this one and see if this works. Let's see, is this wide enough? Am I going to try it? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Worst case scenario, it's a little bit over the edges. Oh well. These 2 rolls out. That one back there. Oh, come on, work along. Yeah, this washi tape dispenser I have is really nice. Because it works just like a tape dispenser, but then for like more rolls in one go. So that's really nice. Yeah, back to the party. So yeah, our son was, as per usual, spoiled rotten. The day after, we went to the toy store, like, okay, do you want to pick out something for like your birthday, that for like the money you got? He ended up being all over the place and not really picking something. So we ended up not getting him something. We're like, yeah, he can just wait till he knows what he wants. And also he's like spoiled rotten, so he has a lot. Past Saturday, we also celebrated his birthday with like his kids' party. So he can have like a maximum of 6 kids. He ended up picking 5 because the 6th one, it was constantly somebody else were like, you don't need to get 6 kids for your birthday party. You can also say just 5. I was like, okay, I want just 5. It's like, fine. Because especially since he is already really quickly overwhelmed. I was like, that's not a smart thing to do to get like way too many kids. So yeah. But he had a good time at his party. We went to a indoor playground in our area. We were very lucky. We sat a little bit more off to the side, so we were not in like the main area where the playing stuff was, so it wasn't as loud. We have been there before with like our daughter's birthday party, and it was so loud. And like at the end of the day, like your ears are ringing. Huh, somewhere I went wrong. Dang it. You're flipping kidding me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh no. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. That. Wait. Am I missing a color? Okay, this needs to be off to the side. I really need to check colors before I plonk anything on there. Okay, I quickly need to figure this out. Okay, so that was a 352. Let's see. 32 I need to grab. Yeah, it's not here. yet. Okay, it might just be somewhere in between the rest of the drills. Okay, I do need to pay a little closer attention. I do thankfully check every now and then, and I do know that these colors seem like they match their coloring. So yeah, I was thinking like the color on my sticker sheet did look a lot darker. Okay, I'm just going to see. I need some extra small containers, so I'm grabbing them from another box. Okay, do continue and see if I can find the missing drill somewhere. But yeah, back to the party. So he had 5 kids. He had a blast. And yeah, he was totally overstimulated at the end of the day, but he had a great time, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I was also at the end still happy that it was done. Now in the month, give or take month and a half, we also have our daughter's birthday, and then we're done for the rest of the year. Yeah, I love my kids, but they are a bit much at times. Oh, I already got it. I'm so out of sorts now. Okay, and I need to grab my papers again. Because I do need to get some new stickers. So again, I'm going to cut right next to the symbol. Throw this part away. This off to the side again, because now I have just a piece of paper. That over there, and grab my sticker maker again and make a new batch of stickers. And I have a new set of stickers. I only need to cut them again, and then I can keep going. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I have slept enough last night, but yeah, I didn't wake up right. That's really annoying. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, what else did we do in vacation time for the kids? Well, we have them drop off at my parents again. So the kids were away for 2 days. Kids loved it. We loved it, because that meant that the kids were not being a pain in the behind. We had a good time. We have actually been playing tourist in own country. We went to I don't know if it's a city or a village, going to call it city, called Valkenburg. And it's absolutely beautiful. Been there before, but yeah, it's nice to every now and then see it again. And I do think this is not the drill I need. Like again. Okay, I just put containers on the side so I know there's something not right there. So if I need other containers in between, I can just see like, okay, what color am I missing? Does this match up? But yeah, we went there. We visited like the castle ruins, which was nice. We had lunch on like a sunny terrace because it was a nice and sunny day. It was also King's Day's weekend. So yeah, there were a lot of people around. Well, it was actually like the day before King's Day. But it was also like really sunny. It was absolutely lovely. Walked around. Had a good time. Ate out for dinner. And all stuff like that. We had a birthday party of my cousin's wife. So yeah, also a cousin. The day before, so we went there. Afterwards, we went to my parents to drop off the kids. So the kids thought it was amazing when they found out that we were driving there. Because we didn't tell them, obviously. It's fun to keep some surprises for them. Keep them on their toes. And there is again a color missing. Ugh, this is so annoying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I will find that later. Somewhere. Also, sorry if the lighting is not great, because yeah, it's getting a bit dark here. I think it will be raining in a bit, like, again. This feels staticky. So yeah, let's see. Yes, filming is still going right. How are we like lighting wise? I can think you can see like at least something. Lighting will probably not be the best, but yeah, that's the downside of filming during the day. It's fun to have natural light, but yeah, if the lighting says like fluff off, I'm going to stay put. That's not easy. Let's see, that's this one. So see, we find it. Because that one we needed. There. This is just the next one in the row. But yeah, it was really nice to also just have some time, just husband and I, to like relax. We are going to drop off the kids at my parents' this Friday. But this time it is because we want to get moving on the attic. We are so far going pretty well. I have actually, just before I actually started filming this, I have been painting. Because we placed like one of these like planks against like the, what is it like? I'm not sure what the name is, but like at the ceiling level. So placed it there. So that's done. Now we can go into like placing these like plastic corner pieces, so we can at least start like finishing up parts. Then we can see if we can find like we do know what we want, but we can get like the furniture and all. That will be a hell of a big expense, because we haven't already put in like everything, and like we know already from like IKEA when we went there last time to see like what we were going to do. Yeah, it was, I can see it from here, like 460 euro and 95 cents. And there's no bed, and there are no like planks inside the cabinets. It's like only like the actual cabinets and the doors slash drawers. So yeah, that will be a big expense. But yeah, like when we have that, I think it will go pretty quickly. We also have like the next planks for like at the window where we need to cover up a certain part. So that's also coming along nicely. So yeah, hopefully we get like a lot done. Obviously, we still are not going to full-time do something. But yeah, we at least try to see how much we can get done. But yeah, I hope we get a lot of it done. We also have put out another quota for like our garden, like what it would cost to have like all the bamboo dug out of there and stuff. And we agreed to one of the quotas we got. So thankfully that is moving along as well. It will also take a lot of fuss out of me. So that's nice, because now I need to spend a lot less time on removing weeds from the garden, because yeah, that's a lot of work. And work I'm not always in the mood for to do, because yeah, especially with like still working on like the attic, I feel like I missed time. I actually also needed to do a test baking today, so after filming I will most likely start that. Well, I think more in the afternoon, but we'll see. At least I will probably grab at least the ingredients that I think I'll need. Start like the base, because I will most likely, well, I will be making a no-bake cheesecake. Yeah, I still need to make sure that I have some stuff filmed, because yeah, I have not been doing a lot with like the kids having vacation and a lot of days off of school, and that's the dishwasher, so hold on. And I'm back. But yeah, so the kids have a lot of days off from school for like holidays and stuff. And we had the birthday parties, so that's days that I can't do anything, because yeah, I need to prioritize stuff. So yeah, that sometimes makes that other stuff is not prioritized. So yeah, I'm going through it at the moment. I'm feeling like I'm behind on basically everything. But we get there one way or another, slowly but surely. But yeah, it's a lot of work. But yeah. Not entirely sure if there is more that I can talk to you about. Because, yeah. That bag can go away. And I do hear they're also starting to do some green landscaping and stuff outside. So it might be that it's getting a little bit loud in a bit. But yeah. At the moment, I'm feeling that I'm like constantly behind on basically everything. Can't find my peace, basically. But yeah, on top of like my regular house cleaning and stuff and YouTube stuff, I have stuff at school, because I help like for 2 hours a week. I help kids read. And I'm also needing to go with the kids to like swimming lessons, and obviously also the husband and I want to have some time for ourselves, so that as well. And it's this one I need. So yeah, with everything going on, I feel like I'm behind on basically everything, and I'm tired. Also was Mother's Day, so in case you are a mom, happy Mother's Day. A little bit late, but oh well. And yeah, even if you're just a pet mom, works the same. If you, quote unquote, identify as like pet mom. I don't say mom like to the cats or anything, like it's just owner for me, but each their own. Yeah, expecting mom, wishing moms, angel moms, all the kinds. And also, like if you are like not having kids, not wanting kids, still a happy Sunday. But yeah, I had breakfast in bed, got some presents from the kids that they made in school, and that's about it. We actually worked on the attic on Sunday because I was like, yeah, that's for me, a thing I really want to do. So also needed to do grocery shopping. That was a thing I didn't want to do, but yeah, needing to. Son wasn't feeling the greatest, but thankfully it was okay, so that he on Monday was still going to school. So thankfully it was just a little like not feeling the greatest, but still able to do everything. For the rest, I honestly have no clue at the moment what else I can be rambling on about. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at this and just yeah, get this video on my computer, upload it and everything, so that I can yeah, have this video up for you by tomorrow. Ah, sorry for the noise. I wanted to lift a tray of containers, but I forgot that the one beneath was on the edge of the table. So I have gotten decent number of colors done. Entirely sure if there is any like a number on here. No, it doesn't say like what numbers I have, but I have like this done. So I've done quite a lot, I think. I will be off screen doing the rest whenever I get around to it, but not now. I feel like I'm so far behind on everything. Like I said, I do need to make the cheesecake so that my husband can take it to work tomorrow, so that we have some testers. And I need to do laundry because I have like 3 baskets waiting for me, and like the 4th is in the dryer now, and cleaning, and I'm so far behind on everything. So yeah, let's keep it at this. As I said, like I'm not even sure what else I can all ramble on about. Probably as soon as I hit the stop recording button, I do know a lot, but not at this point in time. So I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to wish you a good rest of your day or night. If you enjoyed the video, please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't before and you're still listening to me ramble on about not much. And yeah, I hope to see you in a next video. Bye!